Part 2, the funny version. Beatbox.
We back in the... It's the Dior. I'm not a rapper.
Bad. Okay. Hey, we weren't rappers. We're not rappers, okay?
I'm not a killer, but...
Don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest... What? Break it down.
I think it's like the sweetest joy.
Next again.
Children might be watching.
Whoa.
Children might be watching.
We got to keep this. Whoa.
You were just talking about the Bible, weren't you? Forget what he said about the Bible. Children, cover Children, cover your ears. Joy, what's the favorite craft is loaded? Okay. We got
mortified.
We may have got off focus.
Pop. Recipe. Anyway.
But no, we're being very focused. No, but you were talking about spiritual. I mean.
No, it's like I said,
But.
No, my thing, see, like, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna say this. It's like we have to learn in life. Our pitfalls, our falls, our ups, our downs. It's all a lesson we have to learn, in life. Whether we learn it young or whether we learn it old. We all go through lessons in life, growths. And, I don't want to go too deep. I don't want to go too deep. But
no, get deep. Fuck it.
No, I don't want to.
No, for real. We're here to teach. But I wanted you here because you are a very inspiring person, a very motivating person, and I think you do have wisdom and motivation to offer people. There are people out there who are just in a place of despair. True. You know what I'm saying? Even if the corona shit wasn't going on, there's people who's just living, God damn, I hate my job, I ain't got no money, I ain't got no...
I be brutality, all this from COVID.
And you're a person that's always had this great energy, and you know what I mean? Like
you face ups
and downs like everybody else, but
you're so modest.
No, but for real, you've always had this great energy, and
I try.
You're in a lot of ways a very driven person, and so I think.
I try.
Yeah, go crazy. I mean, tell people. I mean,
that's. It's just something. It has to be something inside you. This is pretty much gonna be the nutshell. It's something that's gonna be inside you.
That's something I like that you keep
going. It's something that has to drive you. Everybody don't have it, because some people do not care to. Some people are comfortable. Some people get comfortable in a certain box.
Yeah.
And they okay with that, and that's fine. If you seriously, if you okay with being in that certain box, then fine. But there's so much more that you can do. It's so much more you can expand on in life, especially in life. If you want to be the DJs and you want to be the Michael B's, you got to be able to expand outside that little box that people, especially as us as black folks, want to be. We got to expand beyond that box, because they, I don't want to go deep, but they literally, bro. But you got to. We'll be boxed in as people. You know what I'm talking about. But we got to expand.
No, that's real. No,
but I'm speaking real stuff.
But we got
it's real stuff.
Trying to box us in and systematically trying to keep us down.
You ain't got to tell me. Every day we shot gunshots and black folks getting shot for laws. What's laws for? I mean, I don't want to get it. We even know we on YouTube, but I mean, all I'm saying is. It's crazy. I've never seen so much going on in this year, and it don't help that social media it publicizes. It shows everything. Everything's seen now. The George. Anyway,
everybody's seeing it. Yeah.
Everybody's seeing the gruesomeness of, and it's 2020, so it's the vision. It's the sight of what the world really is. 2020. They say numbers define.
Oh, 2020, like
vision. Seriously, everything you start seeing things for what it is. And I mean, we don't want to get too deep, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's an inside thing. We gotta want to change ourselves. We talk about racism, and now we're going deep. We want to talk about racism and changing the world. It's an inside thing. That's why I say when we make this video, when we make this, it starts inside. Work. Is that change? We always talk about changing. Our color does not change depending on. We are made from the dirt. Our color doesn't change. Dirt is brown, dirt is white, dirt is tan, there's all these other colors. Why do we always have to judge off of color? Why can't we content about character? Luther King talked about this. We got to get the character of a person, the mindset of a person. What is he? Okay, is he this? Is he that? Stop judging him off of what he wears. Stop judging him off of who he is as a person, his insides, because some dumb dudes dress, you have a hat on, oh, he's a thug. He got a hood on, he's a thug. Don't even know that dude might be working out, maybe running.
Yeah.
Might actually be running. Actually, he might be going
trying to better himself.
He that might be his only hat he got. You think, oh, he a thug now, he a gangster now. Yeah. No, that's not always the mentality when you see us as people. We are not always thugs and gangsters. Some of us will actually want to strive for better. Some. We don't want to get too deep. But like I said, it is. I just want to get that misconception that I have always in my life, always wanted to beat that stereotype.
Really?
I've always. My dad was a hard worker, and that's why I always told my parents. I always talk about my parents and my mother, and I always talk about my grandmother and how she worked as a janitor, or she worked and she used to work. This is a part of who I am. Yeah. This is why I say it's an honor, brother. It's an honor to be on this video with you. But truth, it's just who I am. It's just a part of who I am. I thank God that I had good family values that taught me the ways to how to construct myself as a man, and it's how to just walk, and how to, how you doing, ma'am? How you doing? You got to. You can walk around here and talk crazy, but you got to. They watch it. They see you. Seriously, this is real stuff, and I'm going deep, but this is real. This is real. He told me to go. He told me. It was real.
Blame me. Yeah,
but no, it's real. It's real.
But yeah, that's really great, because when I asked you to come, a lot of what I was going to talk about, I was going, I'm going to talk about physical fitness and all that. But it's interesting because the main core of what you keep returning to is the inner thing.
Exactly.
That's what allows you to get to the physical fitness. That's really funny. I was like, I'm going to ask questions about physical fitness. And a lot of what it is about the inner.
Exactly. People think working out. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, not even just working out, but like all the other.
People think being big starts from just let's lift these weights, or let's lift it. It's something that has to drive you. People don't just get up. That's why a lot of people are out of shape, or obese, or whatever. Because people.
Or they get into it for a while, and then they lose motivation.
Talk to them.
Yeah, they're all excited. I'm gonna
a week later, and they expect the results to come in. It's not like that. It's a process. Rome. You got to take that process. Yeah. It's a process to being great or being something. Especially if you expect results fast, it's gonna go away fast. See what I'm saying? It's not gonna last long. If you sculpture your anything in life, you take that process and that step, that's why I say inside that next step, growth, that Mamba mentality. I'm telling you, that next step. Oh, I failed. Oh, I went back. Oh, I'm gonna keep going. It's.
Can I ask you a question though?
Break it down, bro.
If you're working on something personally, and you have that failure, you don't reach your goal, or some obstacle comes out of nowhere and just fucks you up.
Yeah.
How do you personally react to that? Like, do you flip out about it? Do you
No. Use as fuel. I use it as fuel. When I see people, come out, and your haters or your doubters or people that want to come in and tell you, oh snap, I use it as fuel. When something always tries to stop you from get to. See, when things are, this is what my mentality and what I've learned from just my parents talking to me. When you're in a situation where you're doing what you're supposed to do, there's gonna be all type of stuff that's gonna stop it. Seriously. But then when you're not supposed to be in that, you walk right into it. You walk right into it, what you're supposed to, and because it's not what you was called to do. It's not what you're supposed to do. But when you have all these situations and all these problems want to stop you, that's when you got to start thinking, why does all these situations want to stop? Because it's something that's supposed to be pushing. Because it's not supposed to be hard, especially if it's that easy. That's when you got to wonder. It's supposed to be difficult. Life is difficult in general. It's hard.
Damn, that was a good one.
I've learned, the parents, my mom, my dad, It's not gonna be easy, especially if it's something that you want and something that's positive. The easy stuff, it comes quick. Yeah, easy stuff, it comes quick. But the stuff that really worth working for and worth fighting for and pushing for, that's gonna be the tough stuff. That's gonna be the stuff that's gonna keep you up at night going, oh man, can I get through this? But that's what you gotta find, the inner stuff that push you.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm tired, I'm sore, boom, blah blah blah. But I'm gonna make it through.
I was thinking in terms of the fitness when you were young. Were there people, when I was thinking, I'm going to ask, were there people who inspired him? I was thinking it was going to be people in the fitness industry or people you saw on TV. But that's interesting. It seemed that a lot of it seemed to be your parents. It seemed to come back.
Yeah.
Because when I was a little kid, I was looking at fucking, I'm older than you, but I was looking at Jean-Claude Van Damme and fucking, you know what I'm saying, Bruce Lee and shit. And that's kind of what got me into fitness and all that.
Bruce Lee.
But yeah, that's a motivator. That's somebody we talked about him. I have a theory that Bruce Lee is on some level every man's hero.
He said, it's like a finger pointing to the moon. He said, but don't focus on the finger or you miss all
the heavenly glory.
That's deep. That's deep. People don't get the concept of that. They miss that. They kind of, it can go over your head if you don't catch it. But he's a deep brother. Even in his movies, he has great movies. The End of the Dragon.
Yeah.
He spoke the truth. He always talked about the key. I need to get better on my key because we all have key. You know that? We all have key.
What is that?
It's like energy. It's like an energy that's in us. Like, I need to get better on my key. But I'm gonna get onto that stuff a little bit more. But that's a little upper level. That's upper level, but
is that Bill Gates calling you?
Man, please. Man, please.
He had to borrow some money from you.
No, man.
Please, Christian, let me borrow a few billion.
Man.
But you
no, that's not true.
But yeah,
that was good.
The inspiration, we talk about Bruce a lot because he had that inner thing. You talk about Will a lot, Willard Smith. He was always one of my biggest motivations too.
Yeah. He was very, Fresh Prince, and just, just the way he handled his life, Now I don't want to go too deep because all this, people want to bash him about everything he's been dealing with recently, but,
Oh, fuck all the whatever it was.
Yeah.
Entrapment, what the fuck was it?
Entanglement. Yeah. They was over there making entanglement. Yeah, they was over there clowning, but no,
but for years we used to talk about him.
He's still one of the kings. I mean, you cannot deny it. You cannot, he is still one of those guys that you must follow. Success just is all over the dude. He's successful in so many ways. So you cannot deny it. He's one of those guys. Just the way he handles himself is just ridiculous. His children, just his investments and all the things that he does. He talks about it, just the bricks. Remember the bricks?
Yeah.
That's tough. You lay one
brick at a time.
That's tough.
That's what you were just talking about with fitness.
It's just like it's
don't expect to get everything all at one time. Just lay one brick perfectly at a time.
Brick by brick by brick, my brother. It's just like, it's the same pillars. It's the same pillars like in life. You can't expect to be great in one day. It just don't work like that. If it do, you're not going to last long. It's not going to last long. But if you work at it, you grow at it, you take those steps.
But what do you do? Do you have to motivate yourself? Do you have to talk to yourself? When you're doing shit, are you persevering day after day? Like, what keeps you going? Do you know what I'm saying, have to sit and think these type of thoughts to yourself?
Sometimes you
or is it you looking at guys like Kobe or whatever? Like, what is it that...
It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of drive. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of just finding that certain motivation. Certain thing, like I said, it's just the inner. But it's that motivation. Sometimes you just... I'm not going to sit here and do nothing. Like, it's you know what I'm saying? It's like something has to push you. I could literally scratch. I could literally beat this horse 100 times. It's that drive. I listen to celebrities and I listen to the videos that some of these celebrities talk about, and they talk about that drive and that willingness to just go beyond just the work ethic and the 3-4 o'clock in the mornings waking up. Like I can
That
hear
shit's
them
not
talk.
easy.
It's not.
Your body's telling you to go back to sleep. That bed feels good as fuck when it's 4 in the morning. That alarm clock go off.
I'm telling you, bro, you don't want to get up.
Right.
And it's like, honestly, they're millionaires. They don't have to get up. Think about it. They don't have to get up. But it's something that, you know, that I think Kevin Hart said, you know, he keeps working because
Kevin Hart
says, I don't know, quote me if I'm wrong, but he said that the reason why he keeps pushing because he don't want that next dude to catch it. He wants to stay ahead of him. Stay the next coming. It's something he said. You quote me if I'm wrong, but comments quote me if I'm wrong. But it's just that's why he's so ahead of the game. That's why it's nobody funner than him in America, in the world. Like that's because it's work ethic.
That mindset of perseverance.
Perfect. Just go through. Word. I mean, he works out.
Yeah.
What personal trainer? I mean, what comedian works out with a personal trainer every day? Yeah. Literally, I've seen videos where he's been over here just jacking up, doing, you know, he being funny, but he's actually working out. He's a comedian. What comedian needs to be buff? Or what comedian needs to be fit? What I mean, all these. I'm not gonna go there. No, but no, really, what comedian you know really wants to like? Okay, let me go work out 3 or 4, 5 a week, a day, whatever. This dude works out. I mean, you know he ain't. No, let me stop. You ain't.
He knows he's short. He's actually here right now. You can't see him.
No.
Hey man.
No, but no.
Sorry if you're watching.
No. Oops.
That was bullshit.
Anyway, well, change subject. Back to.
No, but that's a great point. Though. I never thought about that. You're saying what comedian works out with the trainer and all that because.
Why?
And then you look at it. He is the number one in terms of success.
It's not even close.
It's the one who pushes
beyond the
unnecessarily. You don't need to work out to fucking get on the stage.
That's what I be telling you. That's why I say
what comedian needs to work out, and yet the one that does is the number one.
The best one. Think about it. That should be. That
was a good point.
That's a good point.
About
it.
Think about it. Lesson in that. Yeah.
Think about it.
The one who pushes himself and perseveres
beyond the situation.
Really. Yeah.
Beyond the situation. I'm already worth millions. Let's go crazy. Let's go beyond that. I want to act. I want to do this.
Yeah.
He right there with DJ Dwayne The Rock Johnson working. Yeah. Like, come on, with one of the biggest dudes in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like he trying to go crazy. He was with Halle Berry and that's crazy. And that little skit we had with
in that movie.
In the movie where he was doing the small skit movie. He had Holly with him. Dang, he lucky. Well, he didn't kiss her. He was just pretending.
Well, Holly's gonna be in my next video. I didn't mean to tell you that.
Hey, man, you gotta let me.
You gotta leave. And,
hey, man,
she's gonna be in my next. I didn't want to talk about. I don't like to brag.
Hey, bro.
But
at least I'm behind Holly. You know what I'm saying? That means something.
That you made it weird. You're behind Holly.
That means I'm behind the successfulness of Holly.
Oh, okay.
I
didn't know.
Whoa.
I didn't know how you did that.
Cut that. Cut that one. I mean, who wouldn't want to be behind Holly? Think about that. Come on, man. That woman's gorgeous. Okay? That woman's gorgeous.
Holly, I really hope you're not watching this.
This went left field. It went for motivation. All thoughts of Holly. Shout out to Holly, man.
We went from be motivated to behind Holly.
Man, you brought up Holly. You said we brought up Kevin Hart, and then Holly came in. So, hey. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. What you expect? You brought up Holly. What'd you expect? It's Holly, man.
It just went left field there.
It's Holly, man.
Everything was motivating, and then just
Holly, baby, you messed it up.
Shit, you messed it up. You came up with behind Holly, but I didn't understand what you. Maybe it was my perverted mind.
It's part of life. It's the way you know what I'm saying. You gotta laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't laugh. What's the point?
What is the point?
Yeah, you gotta have some joy. You know, a little bit of smiling doesn't hurt nobody.
That's part of that inner shit you talked about, though.
True.
The inner shine, the inner glow.
It's just some joy, you know, just smiling and just showing those teeth and being able to look at those bad situations and still finding that good in it, because, you know, through the bad, you can still find that silver lining. Some people use those bad moments and, like I said, they...
As an excuse.
Or give up. Just give up. Just give up, flat out. It's time to end this thing. End this life. Seriously. So, you know, some people can't handle those trials, but you gotta push on. Use them as motivation.
Yeah.
You know, mom's not there, dad's not there, whatever. Use it as motivation. Don't take it as if, oh, snap, whatever. Let's give up. Let's quit. I'm nothing. I'm this, I'm that. No, push on. Go on beyond it. That inner thing, that Mamba mentality is pushing beyond those situations, beyond those doubters and those haters that tell you, nah, you can't make it, you won't do it. It's too big.
Yeah. Talk about that, man. We live in a small town.
Yeah, Waycross, GA. Just keep it real.
I feel like I trashed my town a lot in these videos. I love you, Waycross, and citizens of Waycross. But we live in a small town, and a lot of people don't believe in themselves. And a lot of people don't see opportunity greater than what's around them. I can go to this job, I can make $9 an hour. Or me and you go, yeah, I want to be a filmmaker. I want to be a fitness guru or something like that. They don't see that as possible. They don't see it as possible for us. They don't see it as possible for themselves. You live in the same town. Like, why is? Well, I don't know much about Fayetteville. Is Fayetteville much bigger than Waycross? Or,
yes. Well, see, the thing about it
is that part of why you have your mindset coming from there?
Like I said, it's parents. It's not even. But I could have grew up in whatever, and just if I had those parents that's willing to say, no, this is not going to be who you are. You're going to be greater than your situation. That's what, you know. Those are. That's why I say I'm lucky. I'm very fortunate to have parents that's willing to push me and want me to be better than my situation. That's why I say it helps that I had that push. That those people willing to push me and say, no, you're not going to be nothing. You're going to be something. But for those that don't have that, that's where it has to be something that just tries you and just pushes you despite not having it. Like me and my dad, and let me stop y'all. Me and my dad don't always see eye to eye. I haven't spoken to my dad in some years. So let me stop y'all. I don't want you to think I just got a spoon in my mouth. Me and my father ain't spoken in years. So please put that in the video. I haven't spoken to my father in years. Years. Literally.
No, but honestly, that is a good point, because a lot of people they think other people have it nice and
made, and it's not. I know my mom would be proud to talk about. We would not what would be, but I will speak on it anyway. Would be happy to be, but my parents had difficult times in their marriage, and it's like I said, when you go through life. Like I said, you're always gonna have those adversities. You're not gonna go through, like, I don't care if you have money flowing through your hand. Like, you can be rich on rich. You're gonna still have issues on issues on issues. It's not gonna change. Life is always gonna bring those pitfalls. You get over it. Get over it. You're gonna have it. Get over it. You're not special.
Nobody's special. You're gonna try to do something and fail. Somebody's gonna get divorced. Somebody in your family's gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody.
Like, I don't for people to sit here and think, oh, he hasn't made. That's why success comes from him because he hasn't made. No, it's not always. Especially for us, we know it doesn't work like that. It has to be work. It has to be work, especially for us. Yeah, it's nice to have a family that's willing to work and has that background, but you have to work. You have to be able to push yourself.
That's a good point. Push yourself. Yeah. You have to be able to push yourself.
Because they can only push you as far. They can. This is real stuff. Like, you could easily just, okay, I'm just going to depend on mom or I'm going to depend on dad. That's not going to get you to where you want to be, to go to that next level and become better than what you're supposed to be. That's just real, man. It's just real. Everybody can have that spin-fed family that's the caviar and You know, but that's not. I mean, real.
That's
I mean,
the great Poupon.
you know, that's great. You know, that's wonderful. If you have it like that, that's no offense to nobody in this video that's watching this. No offense, but like I said, somebody had to be in that family that had to work. Somebody had to get to that great Poupon and that caviar.
Yeah.
Somebody had to work. Somebody had to, you know, work and do something. You know,
right.
Invest or to gain that money to sit there and say, okay, I can afford caviar and whatever, man. Whatever you got.
Someone in that family had to build it.
Exactly. It has to be someone. Something. Only reason why I keep talking about work and just the insides and just that's what I was built off. That's what I was made off of, working and just the insides and something inside you always pushing you. That should be the focus of this. Like I said, 100 times over, this should be the focus. The inside, something that pushes you to be bigger than you are.
Yeah, but it is your mindset too, because you can have those parents, you can have those, somebody else could have grew up in that same situation you have, with the parents saying the things to you, making you work, making you do the construction.
And you still would do it.
Right, so it also takes you to take that information, to take what's around you.
True.
I mean, it is what you're saying, it's the inside, is you taking that
because
and
I know
mentally using it and pushing yourself